Clothing. Prunk. Shoat. Cucking. Skank. Fusk. Pimp slider.
No, we weren't going to use that one.
Won't we?
No, if you remember, that's, you know, it's a bit too much.
What, pimp slider?
Yes, sure.
Oh, sorry, right.
And lastly, pimhole. Ha! So, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome our first sketch, crammed with these vicious swear words. Now then, Sergeant Henderson, perhaps you'd care to tell the court what the accused said at the moment of arrest.
Yes, sir. May I consult my notes, my lord?
Certainly, by all means, yes.
I apprehended the accused and advised him of his rights. He replied, "Why don't you ram it up your pimhole, you fusking cloth prunker?"
Now, forgive my ignorance, Mr. Clarkson, but what exactly is a cloth plunker?
Well, my lord, it's
yes?
an illicit practice whereby one person...
Well?
Whereby one person frangulates another's plimp, my lord.
Silence! He does what?
He or she gratifies the other party by smuctating them avially.
Oh, how absolutely disgusting. Do people really do that sort of thing?
I believe so, my lord.
Very well, carry on.
Thank you, my lord. So, Sergeant Henderson, after you arrested the accused, you took him to the police station. Do you have a transcript of the interrogation that ensued?
I have, sir, yes. I asked him if he could explain his whereabouts on the night in question. He replied, "I was in all night, wasn't I, you pimp slider?"
Pimp slider?
Yes, my lord.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Clarkson. I'm not entirely ignorant in these matters.
I beg your pardon, my lord.
I did go to Winchester, you know.
Sergeant.
He said, "Skank off, you clothing cuck. You're all a load of shoat-bag fuskers. So prunk that up your prime-ministering pimhole."
And what did you say to that?
I told him to mind his language, my lord.
Bloody well think so.
Well, I thought the whole thing was, disgusting. I thought the whole thing was simply disgusting.
Yes, did you
I mean, there was no warning given as to what was in store. None whatsoever.
We have the producer with us.
Now, for goodness sake, what if my children had been watching? I mean, no thought had been given to this at all.
Did your children actually see the programme?
No. They didn't. They didn't see it, no. But only thanks to the purest good fortune that they don't actually happen to have been born yet. Otherwise, I dread to think what damage may have been caused. It was simply disgusting.
Yes.
Simply disgusting.
Turning
Simply disgusting.
to the producer. Do you feel, Colin, that you...
This is obviously a very difficult problem. Perhaps it might help if I explained that I don't give a flying toss about Mrs. Banks.
I beg your pardon.
Now, I've only got an estimated 47 years left on this planet. I don't propose to waste any more of them in idle chatter with a confused old gas bag like you. So, to talk to a friend about making another programme, which I fully expect and hope will irritate you and your half-witted friends even more. Goodbye.
So, Mrs. Barrett, are you satisfied with what you've heard?
Well, not really, no.
Tough. Colin Esdale, a last word from you?
Pimhole. I had shares in gas, water, electricity, the lot. But then the government sold them all, unfortunately.
Yes, I've had sexual intercourse with her, yes. But only in the biblical sense.
Good morning.
Sir, it is a good morning. Sir is handsomely right to say so.
Yes, right.
Was Sir aware, I'm in the business of wondering, that I made so bold as to remark to the youngest of my mothers earlier today on the goodness of the morning as she wheeled me into an upright position? Was Sir in an awareness of that?
No, I had no idea.
Here is a morning, mother of my bosom, I averred, as fine and crisp and gutty as any since the days that Compton and Edridge opened for England and the sun never went down on the British without asking permission first.
Did you?
Sir, I did. I did, sir. And if two broad-shouldered, long-fingered young men such as ourselves can come independently to the conclusion that the morning they are currently experiencing is one of a goodness, then one of a goodness it most assuredly is.
Really?
Really, sir, and you can spank me quietly with a chamois leather if it isn't so.
Now,
But Sir didn't come into this shop to trade insults with me on the state of the morning, unless I am more vastly mistaken than a man who thinks that Hilaire Belloc is still alive.
no, I've...
Do sit down, sir.
Thank you very much.
No, Sir has brought his fine, handsomely wrought young frame into this shop with the express purpose of going about the business of buying some jewellery. Am I close to the mark?
Yes, that's more or less right, yes.
Do you mind if we stand up, sir? I think perhaps your sitting down idea was a little ahead of its time.
Yes, now the thing is, I'm getting engaged next week.
Would you like an opal fruit? A nice strawberry opal fruit, or indeed any flavour?
Oh, well, yes, that would be very nice, thank you.
I won't be long.
Where are you going?
Where am I going?
Yes.
There is a sweet shop not 2 miles away from here. And I happen to know that they sell opal fruits.
No, really, really, don't bother.
Don't bother.
No, really.
Is Sir in absolute possession of sureness in this regard?
I just came in here for an engagement ring. I merely thought that if you had an opal fruit on you...
On me? Sir, I have no opal fruit on me. I can and will go further. I have never had an opal fruit on me. Perhaps Sir would like to check the top of my head if he remains unconvinced.
No, look, can we just forget about the opal fruit? The opal fruit is irrelevant. Can we just concentrate on the engagement ring?
Sir, I am chastened and bowed. Ever the man of affairs, Sir, has reminded us all of our duty. An engagement ring for Sir.
That's right.
What flavour of engagement ring have you in mind?
Flavour? What are you talking about?
Just my little joke. You'll humour a dying man. We have a large range of engagement rings, which I would ask Sir to cast over with Sir's eyes, which I cannot help but notice are of a startling cobalt blue that would go very well with the wallpaper in one of my godniece's back rooms.
Right, I'm leaving.
How about this one, sir?
What?
This one here, sir.
What? Yes, that's quite nice.
Sir, the issue of the quite niceness of this particular ring has been raised in Prime Minister's question time.
Well, how much is this one?
I would be wrong to let it go for more than 40,000 of your earth pounds.
40,000 pounds?
I would be equally at fault if I let it go for less than 90.
Right, so it's between 40,000 pounds and 90.
Sir is as dogged in his pursuit of detail as Roy Walker, presenter of the never-popular catchphrase, is dogged in his pursuit of a thick earlet.
Yes. Perhaps you could, in preference to me walking out of here just after hitting you very hard in the face, just tell me the frigging price.
Since Sir has been kind enough never to be Peter Sissons, I can let him have it
For 218 poundingtons.
£218.
218 pounds, that should be.
That's what I said.
That's what you said. I barely spoke at all.
Right, well, could you put it in a presentation box, please?
There's no need, sir. I'll wear it straight away.
I beg your pardon?
And I really think you should talk to Father. He's upstairs in the cellar.
Right, now I really am leaving.
Leaving? But we're engaged.
Goodbye.
Men are such bastards.
I can still remember my first ever girlfriend. Her name was Latifa. And she was something like the chief engineer on a Syrian minesweeper. I met her at a party in High Wycombe. Nice girl. A bit soppy, but nice. And then there was Judith. Judith was amazing. I met her, let me see, at the semi-final of the Daily Telegraph crossword competition in, I can't remember when, Peterborough, I think it must have been. And she cheated, I'm afraid. She had a dictionary hidden in her tights. But then so did I. Judith worked for the Bader-Meinhof group. I don't know, secretary or something. But she was the one who introduced me to Lola, who I eventually married. Quite by accident, as it happens. Lola was flying VC-10s for British Airways, or BOAC as it was then. And I was on board when she did this emergency landing in Helsinki because of an undercarriage failure or something. And I went forward to congratulate her on this brilliant piece of flying. And she didn't speak any English at all. And I only have a smattering of Hebrew. So it wasn't until the next day that I realised that I'd actually mistakenly asked her to marry me. She died at the ceremony, which is very sad because I really did love her. She was in her 80s or early 90s, in fact, might have been. So it was a good innings. And then after Lola, there was Felicity, who was, I suppose you'd call her a piss artist. I mean, she really was a piss artist. She used to daub these enormous canvases with urine. Not hers, I don't think. I could be wrong. Dora, who... I don't really remember much about Dora, except that she was immensely tall. She was well over 7 feet tall. Really tall. Oh, yes, she used to have these sneezing fits whenever she went to the theatre. It was only the theatre that did it, funny enough. Because I remember we had tickets to see the second night of Look Back in Anger in Lisbon. And, almost before it had started, there she was, just sneezing away. And still, we left, didn't see any of it. Still hadn't seen it, in fact. Then after Dora, let me see, who came after that?
It's weird, isn't it? I mean, where do they find these people?
I know.
Huh? I mean, nobody has actually come out of a barber's shop looking like that. Oh, well, anyway. Now, ladies and gentlemen, mystery objects. I wonder how many of you can guess what this is? Any ideas, Stephen?
No, not really.
No?
Unless, Are we going back to 1974?
1974, that's absolutely right, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this was one of the stars of an episode of Doctor Who, way back in 1974. This was one of the Wondarks from the Watay galaxy.
It was the Wondark spaceship, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right, it was the spaceship, I'm sorry, yes.
The Wondarks were played by packets of silk cut.
That's right, yes. Anyway, I don't know if we can get a camera in really close here. Can we have a look at this? I don't know if you can see that, but this is actually made out of an old squeezy bottle. I know it sort of gives away the illusion of it, but it's amazing to see what they can do, isn't it, really?
They can create an alien world.
Yeah. All for the price of a crap haircut.
Hello.
Morning.
We're from the Westminster Society.
Society, yes.
And we wondered if we could come in and talk to you about our aims and the possibility of you joining us.
You may want to join us.
Well, thanks ever so much.
Very kind.
Thank you. I say, what a lovely front room.
It's a handsomely proportioned room.
It's
yes,
a lovely
very
front
nice
room.
Indeed, very nice front room.
My name's Mr. Willis, by the way, and this is Mr. Barraclough.
Barraclough is my name, yes.
No relation, in case you were wondering.
Sorry?
We're not related,
Not related.
in case you
You
thought
may have
we
thought
were.
perhaps that we were, but we're not.
Why should you be?
Well, we shouldn't be, that's
Shouldn't.
what I'm
He's
saying.
that we're not.
I'm saying we shouldn't be related,
Yes.
and we're not,
Yes, that's
hence
right.
the totally
That's
different
really why we've got
names.
completely different names.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, as I say,
Thing is that,
we're thinking of
my
founding
colleague
a
is really
society.
thinking of founding a society.
And perhaps you'd like to
And
join
you may
us.
be interested in joining us, who knows?
What is the society for?
It's...
Well,
that's obviously one of the
yes,
things we've got
we
to
obviously
look
have to
at.
look at this very carefully.
Oh, well, all right then. What is the point of the society? I mean, you've got to have a point, otherwise there's no point.
That's a good point.
It's a very good point, actually. Yes, that's a good point, well made.
I mean, are you going to collect postage stamps, or...
Yes.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Postage stamps, definitely, yes.
Or are you going to practice Highland dancing?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Yes,
Postage
well,
stamps and
yes.
Highland dancing are very high on the
Hardly
society's
anything
agenda.
higher on the agenda than those two.
But you don't know.
No what?
Know what, precisely?
You don't know for certain what the society is going to be for.
Well, we've made one or two
We
notes.
have made one or two notes, yes.
But unfortunately nothing to do with the society.
No, on a completely different matter.
So, to answer your question in the spirit in which it was asked,
In that self-same spirit.
we believe
We
that the
really
society should be run
Ideally, it should
in
be
the
run
interest of its members.
Really.
But as we don't have any members,
We haven't
we
got
don't
any
really
members.
have any interest.
So our hands are tied.
Can I make a suggestion?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Now,
Suggestions.
Eureka, suggestions, yes.
Tuesdays and Thursdays could be
Perfect
suggestion
evening for
evenings.
Suggestions would be Tuesdays and Thursdays.
No, can I make a suggestion now? And that is that you come back when you've decided what the society is going to be for. I can't stand here talking all day.
Now, that is a good idea.
now
a
that's
society
yes,
for people who
they
can't stand here talking all day.
and all night.
I mean, when you think of the
No.
people who ring on your bell.
Who knock on your bell, yes.
That's right, Jehovah's Witnesses.
Well, there are witnesses to the Jehovah's incident.
Charity
Charity
collectors,
collectors,
estate agents, small
another group.
boys wanting
Then
their ball back.
Small boys whose balls accidentally gone over your fence back.
Would you be interested in joining such a society?
I'm going to have to ask you to leave now.
Excellent and
Excellent.
wonderful.
Yes, quite
Asking
right
us
too.
to leave
Well,
shows a
that's
definite
It does.
and
It
absolute
shows an
commitment to the
absolute
aims
commitment
of a
to the
society,
goals of a society.
for people who just can't
For that
stand here
sort of a
talking all
society,
day.
yes.
You open the door and I want you to go.
Oh, this
Now,
is
you see, what a
wonderful,
valuable-
wonderful commitment.
Valuable member you must
I think
be.
I may have to ask you if you won't mind being elected our treasurer.
Yes, I'd
I'm
certainly
going to
vote
shut
for you.
the door now.
Right.
Well, that's one member of our
Yes, one
society.
definite member for definite, yes.
Should we try next
Why
door?
don't we try next door?
I've left the iron on.
Damn it, Peter.
Thanks, John.
This is, what can I say? This is good work.
Well, I kind of hoped we might be along the right lines there, yeah.
Right lines! Damn it backwards into a narrow space, Peter. This is set to change the face of Utoxeter's service and leisure industry forever.
Jill reckons that from there to full plans, 10 days at the most. Which means we could have the whole thing up and running by the 29th.
You mean?
Exactly, John. The Derwent Enterprises board meeting. And with something like that nestling in your hip pocket, you could really kick some ass. What's up, John?
I was just thinking, Peter. Can you imagine how Marjorie is going to react to this?
Well, at a guess, I'd say she's gonna be wilder than a hungry hellcat in a tornado.
That's putting it mildly, Peter.
Is it? Yeah, Sarah, what is it? Hold on. John, it's Marjorie.
Marjorie? Talk of the she-devil. What the hell? I'll take the call.
It's not a call, John. She's outside. Wants to see you.
Marjorie here.
Check.
Show her in, Sarah.
John, are you out of your goddamn mind?
You don't know what it's about, Peter.
Well, the hell with what it's about, John.
Peter, we need to talk.
Where and when?
Round the table right now.
I'm on my way. John, listen, you and I, we bust our hump building up this health club with Marjorie gunning for us every inch of the way. Now you're just gonna let us swan in here?
Now listen to me, Peter.
Oh, listen me, damn, John. Do I have to remind you that hell bitch fiend tried to break us in two?
Peter!
I'm not gonna let you do it, John!
Hello, John.
Hello, Marjorie.
Peter,
Marjorie?
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, that is, there was no, it just, I didn't...
Are you all right, Peter? You look a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, maybe I'll go outside and get myself a bite of air. The atmosphere in here seems to have got to my stomach.
You look well, Marjorie. You look damn well. New breasts?
Swiss.
They suit you. I like what you've done to your hair. It looks much better there.
Thanks, John. You look pretty fit yourself.
Fit? Yeah. That's one of the perks of running a health and leisure business, I guess, that is. If I do still run it.
The meeting will decide, John. You know that.
Yeah, but who will decide how the meeting goes, Marjorie? Damn it, old man Ashby's in your pocket. Dexter and O'Neill will do what you tell them, and Tim will... Well, I guess Tim will jump with the tide. Do you still like it straight up?
Ice, 2 lumps. I do what I do for the boy, John. You know that.
Yeah, the boy. Have you taught him to hate me, Marjorie?
Hate you. Hate you. You'll never really know me, will you?
Not if I live to be 300.
Peter resents me.
7 dams and a fat blast, Marjorie! Haven't you given him cause enough? Haven't you kept shutting him out, making him feel an outsider?
Do we need Peter?
Damn it, Marjorie, what are you after?
I just want you to know that whatever happens at that meeting this afternoon, it wasn't personal. Strictly business. I still like you, John. A lot.
Come here, you Marjorie.
I'll see you round the boardroom table.
Yeah, round the boardroom table. Oh, and Marjorie.
Yes?
Damn you to hell, you're one hell of a woman.
I know. Well, you know where to find me.
Marjorie,
Don't do it! Don't do it! Can't you see what she's trying to...
I suppose they'll be saying Hitler was a racist next.
Maurice Stewart, and Jill Gascoigne. Neither of them wrote back. Can you believe these people? I mean, how much trouble can it be to just bung a pair of stockings in the post?
Letters.
Letters.
More letters.
More letters.
Still more letters.
Still more letters.
Sorry, we'll be with you in a moment. We've just got some filing to do.
Yes, but while you're waiting, why not sit back and relax to the sociable sound of Joe Loss and his orchestra?
Still more letters again.
More letters again.
Yet further letters.
Yet further letters.
Genital fungus. Oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah. No, that's a pity, isn't it?
Yes.
That's a great disappointment.
So, you know what this means, don't you? You know what this is going to mean letters.
We mentioned genital fungus, and some of you laughed.
So we're now going to get hundreds of thousands of letters accusing us of making fun of genital fungus.
Which is something we never have and never would do.
Never. Obviously some of you, quite a lot in fact, seem to find genital fungus, well, amusing in some way. You're tempted to laugh at other people's misfortunes.
My name is Stephen Fry, and I'm an alcoholic. Here's one. There's one here. Here's one. I told him I was an alcoholic, and he laughed. Alcoholism is one of the most serious and destructive conditions prevalent in this country, and you find it funny.
Sicko.
Creep.
My great-aunt Mutie died in 1944. She was a good and decent woman. But her death to you is just a source of entertainment, isn't it? Oh.
Please fondle my body, please. Thousands of people are dying every year because no one will fondle their bottoms, and you find that funny.
No, Stephen, they're not.
Are they?
No, they're not, no.
Oh, I thought...
No, well, never mind what you thought. But no one has ever actually died from not having their bottom fondled.
Oh, I sometimes feel quite unwell.
Well, yes, that's it. No, but you can't blame this woman for laughing at bottom fondling because no one genuinely suffers from it.
Oh, highly amusing. That is not even remotely funny.
I'm sorry?
I'm suffering very badly as it goes.
Are you?
I've been told that I'm going to die within 6 months unless my bottom is fondled.
Satisfied here?
Oh, bollocks.
Look, I'm sorry to hear about this desperate condition. Do you need help?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm at the end of my tether, mate.
Yeah, of course. Well, what sort of help do you need?
Well, you know, I need money.
Money, yes. What for?
Well, to buy vital equipment.
Yes. Vital equipment, yeah.
Yeah, a CD player, in fact. You know, I know how expensive they are, you know.
Yeah,
so.
well, I tell you what, I mean, if we all put our hands in our pockets around here tonight, a few pounds, £3 each, something like that, I'm sure we could raise enough money.
No, wait a minute. What is going on here?
We're having a whip round to get this man a CD.
No, I'm sorry. No, you, sir, are exploiting the compassion and generosity of this audience. Frankly.
Hugh?
No, we're all sorry that nobody fondles your bottom. You know, that's a damn shame. But you can't go using that just to get free hi-fi.
Hugh, you may not be aware of this, but the new Yamaha 600 RS CD player has an electronic arm that comes out and fondles your bottom.
Oh, God.
Without it, this man will die.
God, I'm so sorry. Well, what can I do?
Well, he could fondle his bottom for a start.
Well, it's only fair.